Hey, what's up, fellas? Today, for my second video ever, we're going to be talking about a little something. But first off, I need to shout out our album of the week, which is Sacrilegious Rites, Summoned from Beyond. This is a bestial black / death metal band from this distribution page that I follow on Bandcamp called aughhYIGHT Production. It's some German shit, but I've found some amazing shit on there. I will link the Bandcamp in the bio, but what we're going to talk about today is the first ever battle vest that I've ever made. Just gonna go over the patches and my current thoughts on it now, because I made this thing when I was like 17. And go ahead and laugh at me, but I got this gray vest looks sick, I know, but it's from Hot Topic, so you can clown me for that. But, yeah, let's get going. Now, first what we got here is Morbid. Now, you can see behind it, I mean, I didn't learn to sew right away. At first, I just glued this shit on. Got Morbid, I mean, you know, big Dead fan, you know, we'll go more into Dead and some other videos. But yeah, Morbid was his black / death metal band before Mayhem. They only put out like a demo, but it was amazing. Then we got Immortal. Truth be told, I'm not that big on Immortal anymore. I mean, the early stuff's good, but I don't really like Abbott's solo stuff either. It's not my cup of tea. Up next, we got the Dead Kennedys. One of my favorite punk bands. Still love listening to them. Favorite album is probably Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables. Some good shit. Can't go wrong with Jello Biafra and the boys. Got Carcass right here. It's either Carcass or another band on here. That's my favorite death metal band. I can't really pinpoint it. And then we got Aborted. Truth be told, I'm really not that big on Aborted anymore. Global Flatline was really good in my opinion. But I don't know, it's just... I mean, death metal in general, for me, has kind of been waning on its relevancy to myself. I mean, I still love death metal, don't get me wrong, but I'm just listening to other shit right now. And we got Vector, my favorite modern thrash metal band. I think they can't do any wrong. Every album seems to be getting better and better. Got Terminal Redux that came out a few years ago. Shit was killer. Got I Hate God right here. I sewed this on before I really knew how to sew, so it's kind of on there shitty like. So I might have to redo that one in the future. Let's see, what do we got next? Next up, we got Necro Wretch. Now, I personally don't know that much about this band. I mean, I got the patch. I came with their CD that came out, I think, last year. I don't remember what it's called, but I think it was like a bundle with their Bandcamp that... So I just, you know, hey, that's some extra room, why not throw it on there? And right here we got Revenge with Infiltration, Downfall, Death. Not my favorite Revenge album. It's my favorite Revenge artwork, I mean, with the skull and the nooses. Then we got Dissection. I'm not that big on Dissection. I think their album, Rykos, is god-awful. But... I mean, I only got this patch because I used to be subscribed to that Metalhead box. But I mean, I can't lie, I got lots of good shit from Metalhead box, but I don't know, I just couldn't really afford it that more. I'll get into pins later. Might save that for the end. Let's see, on this side, we got a Slayer! I mean, unironically, Slayer is my favorite thrash metal band, so I didn't get a chance to see their farewell tour, unfortunately. Fucking tickets sold out right when, like, in days, so I didn't get a chance to go on that. Merciful Fate, you know, King Diamond and the boys, can't go wrong with them. Next up we got Toxic Holocaust. I mean, they're kind of cheesy. I thought Chemistry of Consciousness was a great album, but they're sick nonetheless. Exodus, I'm not that big on anymore. I still listen to thrash a lot, but Exodus just isn't that well for me. And we got this inverted peace sign, which was inspired by the Trash Talk logos. Trash Talk, the power violence or hardcore punk band, whatever you want to call it. We got Behemoth! Behemoth are cool. That's all I gotta say about Behemoth. No, I like Behemoth, I really do. Just, their albums are just either hit or miss for me, you know? Next we got Black Sabbath. Not much needs to be explained there. We got Shining. Now, maybe when I get more subscribers, I'll tell some stories, because I have, or like experiences, not just stories, but experiences of, and Shining, I saw them about 2.5 years ago. They were like opening for Belphegor, I believe. And it was the most insane show I've ever been to, but I'll talk about that later if you guys want me to. Brujeria, I saw them when they toured with Cattle Decapitation a few years ago. I liked them a lot. On my wall over here, I got the bandana with their logo on it. But yeah, from some fucking sick Mexican grindcore / death metal, whatever you want to call it. Get this over here now. Okay, back to normal. Then we got the mighty Doom. I say that because I like that because I have a pretty bad northern accent. But yeah, Doom. An essential crust punk band. I saw them about 2 years ago at the same place where I saw Shining, at this venue in Minneapolis that was called Triple Rock, but it's defunct now. They shut it down. I'm not sure what it is now. Possessed is the same story as Dissection. I just got it with the Metalhead box. I mean, I do like Possessed. I mean, Seven Churches is classic, of course, but yeah, I don't know. Let's see, fuck this hanger. Next up, we got Electric Wizard. Had to spice it up a little bit. I mean, with this vest, I've been trying to have an eclectic, like, cesspool of fucking genres. Then we got right here my favorite band ever, Acid Bath. I'll for sure talk about them in the future. Let's get over here. Next we got Sarcophago. I mean, I thought that the only reason why I got into them, like, I love them now, but you know, at the time when I made this vest, I wasn't that well versed in Sarcophago. I just thought the logo looked really cool, but I ended up loving it anyway. Fucking INRI, and what was the other one? I forget what the other one was. There's obviously a few, but those are like the two staples. Got Full of Hell right here. I got this patch before Full of Hell even made patches. I had to find this shit on Etsy, of all places. But now, like, their merch shop has, you know, like, legit embroidered patches. Then we got Bat. Bat is, a side project of Ryan Waste from Municipal Waste. It's like a crusty, kind of rock and roll metal band. I mean, I thought they were cool enough to get a patch. But yeah, I got Bat. Now we're on to the back. This is going to be a little bit of a longer video if you haven't really noticed. We got Venom. I mean, Venom were one of my favorite bands as I was growing more into music. Mostly for the edgy shit, but yeah. Napalm Death. I'm kind of gonna fly by these now, because I mean the rest of these bands pretty much everyone knows. I don't have to explain every single one. Napalm Death, Morbid Angel, Bathory, Vader, Emperor. I actually gonna be 100% honest. I can't stand Emperor now. Not a favorite of mine. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's not that I can't stand them. It's just, I don't know, I'm just not that into it. And we got Suffocation. I've seen them twice. Fucking killer shit. Deicide, not a fan favorite. I mean, Deicide get a lot of shit, but I don't mind them. Taka, Toke, I don't know how you pronounce it. Sick modern black metal band. Up here, above Dead, we got Burzum, you know, it's all glittery, which fits the music perfectly. Got Dark Throne, Municipal Waste, one of my favorite bands growing up. Got Insect Warfare, sick grindcore shit. This Trump ass Creator patch. I still like Creator, I'm just giving them shit. Ooh, Ghost. I non-ironically love Ghost. Their most recent album, I like it, but I don't think anything's ever gonna top their debut, Opus Eponymous. And then below Ghost, we got Dark Funeral, another black metal band I don't really like anymore. Oh, I forgot. Here we got Mutilation, which is a sick black metal band, unlike Dark Funeral. Got Sodom. Was wearing a Sodom shirt today at work. Wormrot, my favorite grindcore band. And no, I'm not gonna avoid this. We got Dead of Mayhem, obviously, on this sick ass back patch. If you guys are wondering where I get my patches, I mean, I don't really hunt far and wide from them. I mostly just get them from eBay. Almost done, I promise. Now we got my favorite death metal band, Mortician. It's not an edgy vest without good old Mortician. And for the last patch, we got Leviathan. I mean, I thought, you know, I already put a back patch to the side like Sarcophago, so I thought I'd just even it out and put Leviathan there. And now to the pins. I mean, I know I was talking about earlier that I'm not that big into death metal, but at the time I made this vest I did, so it's a bunch of death metal pins. First off, we got Deicide. Then we got Entombed. Right here, this is a Municipal Waste pin that came with their most recent album that I got a deluxe version of. Here, we got the Antichrist Superstar logo from Marilyn Manson, which I unironically love Marilyn Manson even still to this day. Got Suffocation. Here's a dinky ass horns pin from, you guessed it, Metalhead box. This one I also got from the Metalhead box. This Slayer cassette. I mean, that's pretty cool. You can't deny that. Got good old Bell Witch, you know. Can't go wrong with some Bell Witch. Am I right? And next up we got Bloodbath. Ooh. Slayer! And last but not least, an odd feature pin that I got from ordering those odd feature high tops that I was talking about last video. But yeah, that is my starter battle vest. Now I have a red black metal vest that I am working on, and I also have this big denim jacket that is gonna have kind of a misanthropy theme to it. But yeah, if you've made it this far, thanks for watching. I'm gonna try to upload every 3 days. One video is gonna be like this, where I talk about something, and then the second video for the week, I'm gonna go balls deep into this vinyl shit. But yeah, thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching, and